Hello everybody and a big warm welcome to day 6 of Spring Forward Movement Challenge. We're nearly at the end of week 1, guys. I can't really believe it. It's flying. Okay, so today we have a bit of a full body all-round session. I'll talk you through it and I'll try my very best to remember to do the summary at the end. So we're starting today with my version of an exercise called bird dogs, which are a really good rehabilitation exercise for core and low back strength. But we're adding a little extra something to it. Now, with this exercise, you can add a light weight to it if you want to, but again, as always, you don't need to. So for this, you're going to come into a nice tabletop position, which from side view is knees directly under your hips, front view, knees directly under hips, and then wrist directly under your shoulder. Again, always remember to push through the fingertips and the pads of the fingers rather than loading down into the junction of that wrist. From this position, the key is that the spine and core stay nice and flat and neutral throughout. And what we're going to do is 2 motions tied into one. So as you bring your right knee in, your left elbow is going to sweep back and extend up, and then it's going to sweep forward and extend out in front. So if I go at a little bit of an angle here, I'll use this arm because it's a bit clearer. Nice tabletop position, core strong. Imagine you've got a bucket on your back that you're not going to let tip or twist or duck or dive. And then from there, also remember if your knees are achy to pad out underneath. Push through those fingertips. This arm comes back and goes into an extension as you then sweep arm forward, leg back to extend out behind you. Comme ça. Ooh, ooh, comme ça. And then you're going to come back in, sweep behind as the knee comes in, and then extend out behind you. So to add the weight, you just use you put it in the hand. Don't know where else you're going to put it. So from this position, you're going to bring left elbow back, go into a full arm extension as this right knee comes forward, and then sweep forward, nice and stable, leg extending back. What we want to avoid here is a buttock lifting or dipping, or alternatively sagging in through the middle. Really stay nice and active through that mid-back, active in that core, pushing through those fingers, arm extended out, and then you come back in and then back out. Nice and slowly, use your breath, and we're going to do 15 on each leg. To tone that one down, if necessary, you are just going to isolate arm from leg. So to be able to do this together without allowing the dip and without allowing the tip, it does require a lot of core control. So if you find that it's too much, I want you to do the arm first, and then put it down, and then do the leg and put it down. To make it harder, you can do it from a plank position. If you can do that with no problem, you are a freaking rock star. So let me know. So from that, we're moving on to some walking burpees. We're not doing the full ones yet, folks. We're just doing the walking ones. If you want to do the full ones, of course, you are absolutely welcome. But otherwise, for those of you who aren't quite fancying 30 burpees yet, they are coming. Then we're going to do the walking burpees. So for this, again, the key is about always having that nice strong core and staying really controlled and not sort of flopping around in your body. So you're going to come down, feet width, hips distance apart. You're going to put your hands onto the floor, get as low as you can to try not to bend the back too much, flex the back too much. Hands onto the floor, step one foot out, step the other foot out, bring it back in, reach up, come down. Walk, walk, in, up. If you want to add a jump onto the end of that, whoop, you're welcome. Out, in, up. Now that we're going to do 15 leading with your right leg, and then 15 leading with your left leg. Again, if you want to make this easier, similar sort of principle to what we've done before. You keep your hands on a raised surface. So you keep the hands on a raised surface, you step out, you step in, you come up. Step out, step in, come up. Now the key again, as I say, is to not let that